Oh, look what happened just now when I was doing those chewing scenes with the bread. You know, a lot of bread fell on the ground, you know. And I was just saying, Garrett, look at that. Look at how I did the fangs, man. They got wrecked up at the joint there. See that? Look at that. Yeah, see that? I chewed it up there. This side got a little bit. It chewed up a little bit more. And this side got it really bad. See, look at that. See, I chewed it up worse. It was like, that's why it was like sideways in my mouth. It was like that. Like that, you know. I chewed up, and look at this. Look at, I even chewed up that, man. Look at, I chewed so hard that I separated the fangs from the plastic there. Look at that. Yeah. So those fangs there, I chewed them up just now doing that werewolf scene. But I got another pair of fangs. Not quite, just these are just a hair longer, just like a hair, and they're sharper. They're more pointed. But the other pair is good enough. I found that pair when I couldn't find these. And then there's that, you know, when the cops came to my house, the cops, they heard reports that there was growling and somebody was swatting at the bushes of the trees and growling a lot. It was my next door neighbors. I think it was the lady next door. I think. I'm not sure. But somebody called the cops. The cops came to my house about 8:30. And the guy says, yes, do you live here? And yeah, we got some reports there was growling or something. I said, oh, I'm just filming scenes in my backyard. He says, filming scenes in your backyard? I go, yeah, I make low-budget monster movies. I'm not hurting anybody. I'm just having fun, you know. I was playing a werewolf, you know. He says, you got a flyer? I said, well, I think I'm out of those. You know, I didn't want to give the cop my flyer, you know, because it says to buy my... I didn't want to take any chances, you know, because the flyer says, you know, you can order it for $22, and I thought he might find a problem with that, you know. Like, he might think I'm soliciting him or something, you know, soliciting people, which I wasn't doing. I was just filming scenes in my movie. I hand out my flyer because I want to make friends, you know. They don't have to buy the movie. I give them that flyer so they got something to remember me by. If they want to buy the movie, that's up to them. But it says you can order it on there. It says to order a DVD copy, send $22 to Dave Rock Nelson. You get a copy of Devil Ant or whatever. Or Frankenstein's Dogs, but I don't go saying, hey, buy my. I don't come with people on the street and say, oh, you got to buy my movies, blah blah blah. I don't do that. I don't go around with a bag of tapes selling them on the street because I don't want to get in trouble. You know, they'll think I'm a peddler or something. Ah. But a Monster Bash, I walk around and people just come up to me and say, hey, Rock, you got any movies this year? What movies have you got? And then I sell them to them, you know. But I don't go, you know, I don't. You know, I give the flyer to people because I want to make acquaintances with people. The main thing is they have something to remember me by. I tell them they can fiend me on Facebook and they can see me previews of my movies on YouTube. And I tell them to watch me on WGN. And I always remind people to watch Svengoolie Saturday nights on MeTV at 7 o'clock p.m. Central Time. Because I want people to watch Svengoolie because he shows us classic movies. And that's good fun for the whole family. I like spreading the word about classic movies when they're on. I spread the word about the classic Dark Shadows weeknights on Decades at 11 p.m. Central Time. So I tell people to watch classic Dark Shadows from 66 to 71 because I'm a big fan of that. You know, I think people should watch the classic stuff instead of all the newer with all the excess explosions and excess CGI and special effects. You know, the older movies were better stories. They concentrated more on the story instead of all this digital explosions and fancy images and blue-faced aliens and, you know. Yeah, CGI. Oh, it's got more CGI, so it's really good. Yeah. No, I'm not impressed. Give me a good story without any CGI. There's no CGI in my movies, none. And I make good movies. People buy them, so there. Ha, ha, ha. Cut, that's perfect. I told you people you don't need a computer to make a stinking movie. Just put a memory card, or if you got a VC video, I put a videotape. I still tape video. I got blank 8mm videos, which I still tape some footage on when I ran out of footage on my memory card. I opened up one of the tapes that Henry Licorno sent me, or Rod Matsui sent me a couple too, and then also our good fiend out, John Scott out in Milwaukee, he sent me some tapes. So, I mean, I've been using those to film scenes of my movies recently because I ran out of footage on my memory card. So then when I bought a memory card, now I'm filming on a memory card again. But yeah, you don't need expensive equipment. You don't need an expensive camera to make a movie. Just buy a cheap one like me. I got one on sale for $189. CX240, like I'm using now, it's small, and you stick a micro memory card in it, and you can put it on the slow speed, the LP. Put it on LP, because then you can get like 6-7 hours on a 16 megabyte thing. And 16 megabyte or 32 megabyte, you get even more. But at 32s, you get even more. But I mean, a 16 megabyte, you'll get like 6 hours on it. If you put an LP, and I know if you get a 32 megabyte, you get even more. You might get like 8 hours or something. LP is best. It's good quality, and you get more footage. You get more time on it.
And I'm always filming. You know, I filmed like over four and a half hours. 4 hours and 20 minutes to be exact, of footage in the last 2 weeks. For my Howl, the Werewolf, and the sequels, Werewolf Prowls, The Werewolf's Hand, and Werewolfstein, also known as Werewolfstein's Monster. So, I mean, you know, all filming scenes for all of this. I'm finishing that up today, so I can shave tomorrow. Okay, cut, that's perfect. Ah!